me go get my. Well, yes. If I didn't get up, I remember that I did not put on my mic. Oh, let me pray before I forget. Oh, Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Lord, we give you thanks for another day, another morning, afternoon. Lord, be in the midst, Lord Jesus. Thou knowest those who are going to come and who are going to contribute. Those who are going to come to cause an infection, Lord, restrain them, I pray. Help us to have a wonderful discussion with a meaningful rate. Hear my cry, Lord Jesus, to see how much I'm working. Thank you for the rest that you gave me earlier. Thank you, sweet Holy Spirit, for being there, for giving me strength and knowledge. Be with everyone who come, I pray. Thank you for listening and hearing. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Well, so after this, did I go and do the washing up? Yeah, nobody's on us yet. Heavenly sunshine, flooding my soul with glory divine. Heavenly sunshine, hallelujah, Jesus is mine. How are you, neighbor? How are you, neighbor? Happy to see you, please come again. How are you, neighbor? How are you, neighbor? Happy to see you, please come again. All right. All right. Mm-mm. Okay. Let me assume that. Yeah. Mm-mm. Hi, Carmen. How are you doing? How are you doing, Carmen? I didn't know you were on, I was trying to look in the tablet. Good afternoon. Happy afternoon to you. Are you good? Are you good? Trying to find a passage. I am watch a movie. Okay. Well, whenever you can pop in, do. And so your midterm start already? Your break start already? Well, enjoy it. I was about to take a nap. And then I said, no, if I take the nap, everything is going to throw me out. So I said, let me not go take the nap. Let me come on, and then I will just. I don't think I'm going to be very long, and then, I don't know. I just want trying to get some hours, and then I just go in the kitchen and start the dinner. But my eyes were closing. Do what you have to do, my girl. Maybe no for me. Maybe no is not a good time. Maybe it's lunchtime for some people. But I say, let me just come on just the same. Enjoy your movie, girl. So 20 verses. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Put it a little bit more. Yes, yes. Heavenly sunshine, heavenly sunshine, flooding my soul with glory divine. Heavenly sunshine, heavenly sunshine. Hallelujah, Jesus is mine. How are you, neighbor? How are you, neighbor? Happy to see you. Please come again. How are you, neighbors? How are you, neighbors? Happy to see you. Please come again. Heavenly sunshine, heavenly sunshine, flooding my soul with glory divine. Heavenly sunshine, heavenly sunshine. Hallelujah, Jesus is mine. How are you, neighbors? How are you, neighbors? Happy to see you. Please come again. How are you, neighbors? How are you, neighbors? Happy to see you. Please come again. Yes, I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, what can I do? I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, what shall I do? Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, what shall I do? Oh, I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, what shall I do? I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. I am so glad I've got salvation in time. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, what shall I do? Yes, yes, yes. Mm-mm. Come on, people, wherever you are, come on and to do as an impromptu, a little time, not spending very long. And today won't be spending very long. So just come. This is not a good time. That are busy. Yeah. Today is Tuesday. Holy Week. I'm going in the kitchen a bit. Do some tidying up in the kitchen. Let me just get this out of the way. Long and thick. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I'll be quick to answer thee. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I will answer. Lord, send me. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I'll be quick to answer thee. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I will answer. Lord, send me. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I'll be quick to answer thee. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I will answer. Lord, send me. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I'll be quick to answer thee. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I will answer. Lord, send me. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I'll be quick to answer thee. Speak, my Lord. Speak, my Lord. Speak, and I will answer. Lord, send me. I think I'm going to go in the kitchen, and then I stay from there and watch it. Come on, guys, let's have a little talk in the afternoon. Let's have a little afternoon talk. The judgment is set. The books have been opened. How shall we stand in that great day? When every thought and word and action God the righteous judge shall weigh. How shall we stand in that great day? How shall we stand in that great day? Shall we be found before him wanting, all with our sins all washed away? Oh, how shall we stand that moment of searching, when all those sins, those books reveal? But from the court each case is decided, shall be granted no appeal. How shall we stand in that great day? How shall we stand in that great day? Shall we be found before him wanting, all with our sins all washed away? The work has begun with those who are sleeping. Soon will the living here be tried. Out of the courts, this case is decided. Shall be granted no appeal. How shall we stand in that great day? I'm going to go by the kitchen so I can do some chores there. And if persons do come on, we can have a little discussion. We see how it goes. I have some things to do, so I'll just do them right while I'm here waiting. I need to turn on the other lights. Oh, the lights are not ready. Yes, so I'm right here. So I can get some things done as I had planned to. Let's see the light. Let me see what can be done now. What can we get done? Okay. We'll go. We'll go. Oh, say we'll go to the east. We hold here the moment as onward we go. Oh, come to thy Lord. In his arms he will take thee. and bear thee along to the haven above. With you go, with you go, with you go, with you go. Oh, say with you go to the haven above. With you go, with you go, with you go, with you go. Oh, say with you go. I don't think I ever come on this time. I was come on a little earlier or a little later. But nothing is wrong. Testing the water to see. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, say will you go to the eternal. Mm-hmm. Here cutting up some cabbage. Cook some steamed cabbage. Not much. Oh Lord, when I know some wonder, consider all the world the hands have made. I see the star, I hear the rolling thunder. Thy pours throughout the year. All right. Yeah, that's how we're gonna get some work done. Yeah, I see that I have company, but I'm not worried the least. I text if I had, you see, that's why me in the afternoon can, me mean a problem. And when me start the live, you know, me remember say me 1 hour ahead. Me say, Lord have mercy. But me say, anyway, me just hang on. You know, you can't have it the way you want every time. So me say, you're busy, you know. Me know you're busy, you know, not true. So you do what you have to do, man. Don't worry yourself. Me just a hit, because me just didn't want to no come on. Me say, let me just get a little pop on. Pop on. And me do two shots too. And thing and Carmen came on and then, you know. So me say, all right, me start it. God go and send somebody. So if you're busy, man, no feel no way you're busy. Because me say me not even stay very long. But at the same time, me say me just see if me can reach up to even the hour. So now a prime time, lunch time for you know, so busy time. So you do what you have to do what you have to do. So me just get up and say, make me plan for tidy up the kitchen right there, so and steam one little cabbage. See you later. So now what yourself. Me say when me start the thing, me say, gee, that's why me say from the time change you put me in a prayer problem. So time me no remember. And I just feel so bad. When we realize, say, at your prime time, no, me no want you. You're doing anything. You see what you are being paid to do? Me want you to keep your bread and butter. True, true. So you have to do what you have to do. I can't feel anyway. Me just myself spend the time. See if me can just clear the sink. You know. So whatever. Mm-hmm. When me see your name, I feel look. God, I don't expect to see you. I don't expect to see you at all, my friend. I was expecting to see you because I know it's busy time. Busy time for you. Farid. Fatih Ibrahim. Yeah, dear. Hi, Fatih Ibrahim. How are you? God, I sent somebody else. How are you doing? Hope you're okay. As you see in my description, I set it a little different. I want to talk about motivation. I don't know if I reach anywhere with it. Motivation. Motivation. Farid, let me see. Hi, how are you doing? Are you still here? Is this your first time? Is this your first time, Farid? I can pop in and then pop out. It sound like the name look a little familiar, but I can't even tell. Maybe the first person come over here. But it seems as if you pop in and pop out. You must come on same time with your tests. Yes, tests, I'm still an answer. You know, me get used to when I'm on the live, you know, it's like people are in my house. It's when me happen to be here anyway by myself. Everton Watson, Jamaica. Hi Everton, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. I don't know if I know that Everton. How are you doing, Everton? How is Jamaica? Are you having lovely, plenty rain and beautiful sunshine? It's good. I'm happy. Okay, I miss the sunshine. I love the sunshine. I miss the sunshine. I miss the sunshine. I don't like how you put the thumbs up. Yeah, sun is. I love the sun. The sun here is cold. Could you ever hear about cold sun? But have to enjoy it just the same. Just the sight of seeing the glare. We have not seen much of it from morning because we have rain. It's been rainy. So we don't get much of a sunshine. But I'm happy you took time off. Time to be here. Jamaica up. Yeah, man. Jamaica up every time. So me like it. Up. Yeah. But yeah, good though. Yeah, okay. I'm happy that you joined. You can also subscribe to the channel. You can subscribe to the channel to see more and can look at more videos. And you can like up. Well, I put it in the chat. You can like this live stream. You can touch your screen twice. Popular Star, good evening. Hi, Popular Star. Well, you're a popular star. I wonder what makes you popular, Popular Star. Are you a busy person? Yeah, that's a nice name. You're a popular star. Anyway you take it, you're a star. Right, popular? Thank you for being here. And my topic this afternoon is motivation. How are you able to motivate yourself towards doing something? Can you motivate yourself? Or is it that somebody has to do it for you? Not many persons can motivate themselves, you know. Somebody has to do it for them. You know, sometimes they are not in a good space, mental space. Yeah. Sometimes they're not in a good mental space, so they can't do it for themselves, so somebody has to do it for them. I see seems like they're all gauntlet. Yeah, so it's nice that somebody can help you motivated, become motivated. Because when you're not able to motivate yourself, it means that you are going down. You know, when you're going down, oops, like you can't help yourself. But somebody has to be there for you. Right? And oftentimes when persons have your interest at heart, they try to give you a helping hand. But I think it's only fair that you should be able to motivate yourself. So that's why I want to talk about it. Can you do it? How you do it? What do you do to become motivated? Because to become motivated, you can't just sit down and become motivated. You have to do something, right? You have to do something. Like up the live earlier here. Like up the live, give the live a like or touch your thumb screen, your phone screen twice. I'm happy that you stopped by. Yeah, that's why I said do what you're doing because we just try a whole lot of things. We try see me can tidy up the sink. That's why I say anything, whatever you can pick up. You know, sometimes you have to just do a thing. That's what made you know. You know, we just want to capture the hours. Trying to capture the hours, my friend. Trying to capture the hours, my girl. I was thinking of doing a quiet live, like, let me say, let me just go and chat here, man. Somebody will come. And the two will come look like a Jamaican. Them run gone already. Them number, wait, one says Jamaican, and the other one is gone. It's just nice. That's why I say, you know, I like to do lives. But lives make you feel like you're a part of somewhere. You can never be lonely when you're alive. Can never be. But you see, the ordinary videos, as I finish the video, that's it. You can't find the content this today neither. I'm searching from man, I can't find anything. The other day, last month, whoa, things were buzzing. Well, since February to March. Things were buzzing, man. Sure. Things kind of cool off, you know. Can't find a thing. Can't find a thing, Tets. Imagine. But if we still do, if we find something and do, because every day is counted. Let me just try keep myself, try do some things just. Maybe one me can put into the but me can this evening me can better. Me not in the frame of mind. I don't know if my mind will change. I don't know if my mind will change. A little piece of cabbage I have, so I just steam it. I mean, I really want much whatever to eat sometimes. How much I eat sometimes. Yes, my dear. I see two people they run on, make up the number and they run gone. That's for them. You know. Yes, man. Talk. How can people motivate themselves? What are some of the things that they can do? Sometimes you're in a situation you have to learn. You have to learn to lift yourself out of the situation. You understand me? Whatever the situation is, sometimes you're in a broken relationship or you lost a family member, become maybe through sickness or accidental. You can't just throw down arms and say, whoa, you give up. You understand? If you find a way out. And by so doing, you're able to lift up others. Because some people just easy to give up, you know. Easy. Any little situation, then throw their hands up in the air. Okay, I'm bother. Life is full of surprises, so you have to brace yourself. How you going to manage if something happens? You can't give up so easily all the while. Can't give up so easily, my friend. You have to learn how to face the battle. The battle is never yet easy to be won. You understand me? So you have to have a plan how you're going to manage it. Any situation at all, one has to have a plan. Once you're alive, you must have a plan. You can't be alive and not have any plan. But if you're ever going out the street, you have to have a plan. You just go and just walk on the road, not going anywhere, leave your house, just go walking, something happens, nobody knows where you went. That is serious. Understand? Serious business that. Oops. So it's a drop out of my hand. What happened to me this evening? So everything you do must have an objective. Why you do it? Why you want to go down the road? Are you going to just for a stroll? Is it a walk for exercising the muscles? You know, we must always have a reason. Yeah, we must have a plan B. If we never plan B, we can't make it then. We say we're going to give up. Anything come our way, we just stroke the towel and run. Sometimes we have to test your strength. Plan for this. Yeah, man, plan. But test me, I'm not do without you know. But don't worry yourself. They have a saying, and I was younger, I don't hear it for this long time. Man no let me use the term now, but you know the word. Man no unalive, no call him duppy. You know that what I'm trying to say. The man who not honor life, don't call him, don't say it's a right? Only when he honor life, you can't say that. Turn out your weak. Yeah, man. You just sit down. That's why some people won't make it in life, you know. Because although say they are at home not working, every day they say they want a job. They want to work, whatever it is. Me not even can talk strongly with here because me can't speak much of things here. It'll take me a good while to learn it. And the first thing they need to do, they know they don't have any qualification. They won't go look something they can manage, but I only get up every day. I want a job. I want a job. And then I'll try to get a job. And the job not going to come to them just like that. Alright? You understand? The job not coming just like that. And every day that's the same thought they make. They want a job, they want a job. They want a job, they want a job. And no move. No move is being made for them to acquire the job. So they sit down and wait. And then they rely on you, you know, to carry on, give them, get them the work. But while them away from the job, go look for something they can manage. I know some people, they know so they only have certain level of education, but they might good, they might can cook. Some of them wash very nice. I just the other day washing machine. We have washing machine on the place. People used to go around and wash people's clothes, do their work. I know some who used to go and clean people's floor and a coconut brush they had to use and dye wipe the floor. But that me know they use. They use the dye wipe the floor and use the coconut and polish it. Sometimes they use wax polish or they use polish. Genie polish, chief polish, Rexo. And I can remember those steps. Those polish were nice. Right? Those polish were nice. So they usually polish them and they clean up people's house nice. You have some who go around, the guys them would cut people. Even now, no people who do that. Cut people yard. And you pay them. Because they know so that's what they can do. And they try to do it good. But you have some people, they don't have the first knowledge. They won't try to learn it. Like how some guys used to go and learn carpentry. You understand me? Learn to make house. Some go learn how to make furniture. So you never have anybody sit down and wait. They look so they're looking for work. They go learn the skill. So when somebody need them, they can get the job. But sit down now. If these people now sit down, they not look no job. They not get the, to me, they are not trying to get themselves into the era to get the skill. They're not doing that. All them I try to do, everybody want the easy money, the easy way. You know the easy way money. As they open their mouth and speak it, you must be able to drop it. You don't drop it same time, them say you're mean. You understand me? They say you're mean. And some people, and then you know, make the sacrifice and trying to make it in life, and they are one side looking on and say, oh, a long time you are working, you know. A long time, they not try to say, you make a sacrifice, you know. A long time I working, a long time in there foreign, you know. He must make him, man. Them not try to say them make anything, you know. But then he said because, and everybody somehow think foreign. And when me come in, And when me start travel really, me realize that foreign is not a bed of rose. It is so different. When me see myself going out in snow, or rain, me friend, me say, no sir, this is plenty, this is plenty here, work, men. Yeah man, because, you know, some of them, they buy the, well, you know, so when you see so many men are cut the grass now too, when they used to have to use the machete, you know, they never too like you know. But they find an easier way, so you find more of them buy them worker, because they worker. And they cut them thing and do whatever. You understand me? But you have some, they not do a thing. Me know people who buy the worker them and give it to persons to cut people yard and then collect the money and then pay them a percentage. So you know what the people them normally do? When they reach certain, when they put up their money and they reach the amount, they go buy one for themselves. When the worker them just are coming at that, don't mind way though. They employ the guys them, all 5-6 workers. Employ them man and use them, give them the good money. When the guy then realize, you know, I'm gonna buy their one. The guys then buy their one. So you find say that help. When we're for the yes, because you know, so the worker no cut the grass good. It look pretty when it just cut. But what it does, as some of them say, it flowed, fly, send out the grass and all kind of something. So some people always say they don't want the worker cut then yeah, they prefer use the machete. If you not cut to the machete, you end up have to chop out the weed. But the worker, and that's how you go. But if the worker is still better. And by the time the worker man cut the yard today, you know, you see the next day, you see the head them push up. When they use the machete, it not push up so fast. As some of the people them say. Because me had to use them too. Even though I'm here, I that them, nobody not use no machete. If you want machete, then tell them, then I use machete. And I want to machete again. Then I use no machete, my dear. No machete is being used. No machete, my dear. No machete, my friend. No machete, my girl. I said don't use machete. No machete. I see me pot but I'm burning out, you see there. No. Oh, you can't come out. The water dirt of the pot. I never realized it when I was on the phone. Me always say, me look at it, me say, but if me never travel certain things, I want to see it as good. People them, if my people then could have get an experience to travel, and I treat job different. Even me myself have to, because when we fall back home, me not go nowhere. We wait till the rain done. And me up here and see me have to put on coat, an umbrella, and gone out in the rain. You understand me? And they say, no, I'm so nobody not feel anyway. Not at all. But me not like it. Not like it. But that's where you go. That's the policy. Rain or snow, you must be out there. I mean, really, kind of. But me just say people need to motivate themselves. Sometimes I'm afraid to call anybody back on my era. For them just see say, when you call them, you just want to say hi, you know, and touch base. Once you call them and look, before you end the call. So when you send some I'm afraid. So me I don't call nobody. I'm not only my neighbor for to share over me. Because they make you afraid. They make you afraid, me tell you. Because them just feel say, you are where the money is. So when you call them, you can't tell them when to go to the place to pick up. They're not interested in one argument. But I'm glad me come on the life. I do this something because me hang out, me finish now. I'm glad I'm done. Well, nobody much no come, so me just go on the live, yeah, girl. Do what you have to do. They find something to make the live run. Today is not a good day for it. This time, no day, the time. Run go on. Me just make it run. People can motivate themselves, I think. You know, if you have money, you know, that's the right mind. That's the right frame of mind. That's the right frame of mind, my girl says. Because I know so many times a day, you don't have nothing either. When you think you have to go to work, you have to find a way. Sometimes you don't even feel like going to your bed some morning. You still get up. And everybody have this thinking like what you have. And if you're not careful, then rob you when they go home and Friday evening, come for them, you see they come with a bag of money. You understand? Yes, man. That's how some of them behave. Now watch no show. Me they sit down and see me on the live till the night tell you to get up. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, Tess. Oh, my child. Yeah, well, that is cleared up for now. Heavenly sunshine. Heavenly sunshine. I say two people that jump on. Them are Jamaican, you know. You can't see them look for the thing. You know? But if I book up another Jamaican, they don't say nothing as a work out. Because they have only one intention. You understand me? Well, me glad me finish here, so. You know, so it's minutes to 3 now. And that's it, man, get me confused some of the time. Get me confused some of the time. The catch is right there, so. So, what's your? Let me put it down, so yeah. Are you ready to fall down? I don't want to fall down at all. You drop too much time. So I can't sit down back on a couple of minutes. Yeah, me do what me have to do. In the hour. Tets. Do we have to do your tets, my friend? Wow. You see, 1 hour go quick? Quickly. 1 hour goes by quickly. So me come back. What's your vessel? Put it that's up. A little away from my face. Show me big nose. Okay. That's so. Yes, my friend. Tomorrow is All Fool's Day. All Fool's Day, tets. There's no skill, no skull upon the work, you know. Not me, no. Me tired now. I could have taken a half hour nap. If me go take one nap now, then what me not go sleep tonight? Can't take no nap at all. Me just steam the cabbage and leave it. I do the other. There's so much steam. I do the other. See, man, I cook up. I mean, I want to make sure I cook 2 bananas. I love green banana. And maybe one 2 dumpling and 2 finger banana. But all the banana is so long, I have to cut them in 2. Banana sweet like our banana. Banana kind of, I want tight eating. The foodie, like our one kind of, maybe because you get more rain or sunshine, I don't know, kind of, ours kind of juicy. Yes, my girl. Yeah. So don't worry yourself, man. Don't worry yourself, my friend. 1 more year pandemic. Me like little music. We don't know it good. Me say I was on social media. Me say social, you know, it's me talking. I mean, me don't know. Me wake up from, what's it, about 4:35, 5 o'clock, watching this lady, Zamora Lizzie, something like that. But me and she have the same belief, the same faith, like how you were. She talk good things and it prepare me for the morning. But me say, this morning me get up so early. And my spirit tell me, I know the lady put me in the, she invite me to come into the box. Me no know how we do the box, we go in the box master, so me no. And one man go in the box, ask the prayer. She don't know if it's a male or a female. The person asks the prayer. The next thing when she ready, she asks the person if what they want to pray for. Is somebody gone. But another lady was telling her, one of her she a group member say, not everybody understand. Me don't understand how to go in the box. Me don't know if we do box nothing. And when I went on it one time, and people say in the box, me don't know what they went up, when me went touch. So me say, me not go on it without my son. You see, for the time you tell me I start, it may continue, I not forget. But me really like it. You know, I mean, I go over there and they mix up, I go over there like how they keep church. Sing and like how they do devotion, more devotion. But them do it every morning, you know. And they have shots for it. She and her husband and some other church friend or relative, I don't know them, church people too. Like she, every morning. And she go up to about 8:30. She do about 4 hours. And she go up to about near 9 o'clock or so, 8:39. I never know that she was something they take me to come. You know, when me do see it, me know what to do. So, me don't know say me can type. You understand me? So me say when she go back on, tomorrow man will tell her say, I don't know how to go into the box. She feel, come in, once she feel say me they hide, you know. So me want to learn. And as I see, as me go on the thing, so much of them are sent to me. If you come, then they invite me to them something. Me no can't go pan nothing because me no want to no box with nobody and then they go chat nothing. Me no go, go, you understand? Me kind of little timid. So me say, boy, I make the box business stay there for a while. Mm-hmm. So me glad me clear the sink. I showed all those things that were there. Steam the cabbage. So later, in another, what, 4 o'clock? Not to cook so early. I may have lunch late. But no lunch, me have a little snack not very long ago. We can't bother suddenly look at food for my stomach. Yes. One more year upon them. Me see the people they just pop in and me think the two Jamaican them, you know. And then I leave a light, they run out quick. Them smart, you know. Boy, no matter you try to beat them. That's why I put in the description, you know. And then don't put that, oh, somebody put up, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You make me smile. One more year upon them. I like that birthday song. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year upon them. Yes, man. Although my people are near to the they know I would leave within the hour. Then come and make me feel nice. But come on in, man. It's just we're not talking anything that you feel too threatened about. We're talking about motivation. How you motivate yourself. Don't tell me that you're in the from the day you have been taking on your own responsibility, your parents are not doing for you. How do you motivate yourself towards doing something? Whether it's for education, for a job, or just in your house, things to do around your home. How do you, among your friends or church or just your own whole self being? How you motivate yourself? Because why you motivate is important, because if you want to motivate, there must be a reason why you want to motivate yourself, because you have a goal to reach. You can motivate yourself negatively. You'd have to demotivate. Where you're at, you're not pleased, so you want to be a lesser person. You don't want to be an achiever. So, it's because I talk about motivation. I am not going to run away right now. I'm going to sit right here. I went and did something to keep up the energy going, and I come back. So, if you have to run, you run and come back. Auntie D not moving. Auntie D not moving at all, you know. I just wish tomorrow be a nice day that I can go and do some walks. Okay, I see if you have a long sleeve and the place chilly, and whoa, it is difficult. Can't walk in cool weather, you know. And I'm longing to go by the river to do fishing. Right? I like the fishing thing, you know. I always like in this when yesterday I was watching some guys from Portland. And I always watch Junior Lifestyle when they go, we out in the ocean, all 10 miles in the ocean. And I said, Jesus. The water just lie down so. Just looking at the water, my eyes would turn. If I was out there, I would have to lay down in the boat. I don't want to see the water. I'm just looking at the water, it's not flowing, it just lying down there like the breeze blowing the little waves, so it just balancing. And when they take up those huge fishing, what they call them, fish pot, sometimes they don't get anything from them. Sometimes they get a lot of fish. And they have to not shake them out and take them up. You want to see sometimes when they put out the line, or the fish are pull on the line, like the fish don't want to pull them and they have to hold it. You know, sometimes I wonder how there's something so strong in a bend. Sometimes the fish then cut the line and gone. I can't imagine fish cut line, look how the line plastic tough. Then burst the line and gone. I think sometimes when something may catch up on the line, it causes it to break. Cut the line. But fishing is nice, and I love that sport. Just want the time get back nice. So I can go by the river Meet you by the river. Remember that song? A nice song. I'll meet you by the river. I would sing that song again. Tony Gregory. I don't remember. And nice. That's right. Well, reggae was so much like one time and nice. As I hear reggae music, if you don't want to rock, you rock. And you just go and quiet. Yeah. Reggae was in, man. And Bob Marley gone reggae take time. Even though people know we're in lock here, it's still not effective. It's not in that line of belief. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year upon them. So I'm glad I went and get that out of the way, see. Feels so nice. That's what my goal. My goal was to really go there first, then do the live. And I said, no, why not start the live first and then I go? And I'm glad I did. One more year upon them. So don't worry yourself. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, my friend. Mm-hmm. Let me read a little about motivation, motivating yourself. Motivating yourself, emphasize self-awareness. So if you think that you can manage, you can, but you have to you have to develop a certain amount of self-awareness, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, right? You must have a goal monitoring. So you don't get up and say, oh, I'm going to motivate myself to do what? To go where? You understand me? And you must take action over waiting for inspiration. So motivating is a way of doing now. It's not you have to do. It's a doing thing. You can motivate and still sit down. Okay, I was gonna do the dishes before I start the live, and then I said to myself, I would like to do the live while I'm doing the dishes so I can have some company. And by the time I'm finished with the live, with the dishes, I will still have the people. And if some of them go and some stay, I would still have the live, you know? So I achieved being right over there in the clearing the sink. And I achieved also being on the live with you guys. So if maybe those who came on before are not really here, may have different persons, right? So it's a self-awareness. And when you're motivating yourself, you have to look into yourself. What you're trying to, what do you want? Maybe you're not working or you were working but you got laid off and you're not happy because you're accustomed to going out to work. So now the company closed down, whatever the reasons are, and you're laid off. You have to get up and get going because you have bills to pay, you have children to go to school. So you have to have some plan now as to the way going forward. What are you going to do? So you think about some things and you say, well, I could operate a small business. I could do some investment. You think first, then you become inspired. By thinking out what you want to do, you're going to become inspired. So inspiration comes on, and then you're going to move. Once you inspire, even if, to me, in becoming a Christian must not be lazy, so then just sit down. Christian not supposed to sit down and just wait. They are supposed to become inspired. Look at Paul. Paul was one of the greatest and the best tent maker in his time, right? Look at Cain. Although Cain didn't go do bad things, he was a farmer. You understand? So you must be inspired to become motivated. So when you're inspired, you're going to move, right? The key themes include fostering resilience. You're not going to give up. And resilience through challenges. You will meet upon some problems. Not that because you're going to become motivated, everything is going to be smooth sailing. Nothing comes easily. You have to work for it. Accepting risk. Something may happen by the way and may cause you to become disappointed, but don't give up. And embracing personal growth to unlock potential. So there are things there that maybe you didn't even know that you could do, and you have the ability, often highlighted in literature and speeches that encourage taking control of your daily choices to shape your future. So, like I said, it has to be a self-awareness thing. And no matter what, whether it's in any speech you go to and hear people talk, or you sit by yourself and become inspired, it is a way of controlling your daily choices, what you choose to do, right? And by you becoming so controlling what you choose to do, so knowledgeable, you didn't have any qualifications to get a job, or you want to move to another promotional, and you're lacking the experience, or you lack the extra qualification. 1 year more. Yeah, man, me like this song. Yes, thank you. 1 more year, pandemic. And on my birthday, no, but I don't know whose birthday today. But me just like it, 1 more year pandemic. Yes. So when you become motivated now, you're going to you may go somewhere, the pastor may preach, you can be in your house, listen to the radio or the television or somebody on a blog or so. You may just be sitting with some friends talking, and something from the conversation inspire you. And you just become interested, say, well, I have a knowledge of sewing, or a knowledge of, I can do a little bit of cooking and baking, but I need to work with somebody for a few months, or get to go to one of those training institutions. Remember, you have children to go to school, so you become inspired now. So because you can't wait, you're so into it, you're going to start to cook. Even if the partner tastes nice, you cook the cooking and ask everybody to taste. And the next thing, you start take up little orders around the community. Or it could be something where you can make drinks. Some people can make nice ginger beer. I used to love ginger beer. The homemade one that they used to make in the bottle. And when it's in the bottle, it looked like it's kind of golden brown. But not everybody likes it because they say too harsh. They say harsh. The ginger kind of strong. But ginger beer is nice when you're having sorrel. And if you're making other drinks that don't include milk, you can put a little ginger beer in it, so you flavor up the drink. So when you realize now, so you can make greater cake or gizzard or those sort of things, or pudding, your business start to go out in no time at all. Everybody know. And the more you do, the more practice you're going to get better at it. So you see, it starts by becoming inspired. A person's go to church, and they listen to the preacher, and they become inspired by what was being taught or what was being said. And the preacher explained. Remember that I'm not a preacher, so I'm just trying to use my own knowledge. The preacher explained something, and it just reached you. He said, it reached you. And the next Sunday or the next Saturday, you want to go back again and you want to hear some more. And if you go that week and you didn't hear anything to make you become inspired, you're going to feel chill. You don't want to go. The next time you're going to want to inquire, when is that preacher going to come? Because that preacher inspire you, right? So when you become inspired now, you're going to become motivated. You will have to move. You're either going to say, oh, I'm going to give my life to the Lord, or the man I'm living with, he wanted to marry me long time, and I wasn't interested. I'm going to tell him I'm ready now. Because, you understand me? You're going to have a conversation now. So the man is probably going to be friends. Say, oh, you come now with that story. You know that you already know. Oh, you're suddenly ready. And then conversation. You understand me? So you cannot become motivated without being inspired. And you know that when you pray and believe, you can become inspired. You can become inspired. But if you pray and don't believe, and you pray and ask the Lord to guide your thoughts and footsteps, and you know what you ask for, and as you get up, you're going to do the opposite. That means that you were not serious. So I remember that God see everything. So when you don't see it coming now, you say, I don't know how long time you're praying. And I mean, not see anything happen when you're your own stumbling block. You know? So that's what it's saying, that no matter what, it encouraged taking control of your daily choices. So Christianity, on one hand, it doesn't mean only on Saturday or on Sunday. It's a daily thing. Christianity means say the rest of the week you don't have a belief. You put it down till when you're going to church. It's a daily thing. Because if you go back and read the Bible, it says, take up your cross daily and follow me. However, here it's saying that daily choices you make shapes your future. So you go and learn to sew. You are good at sewing, maybe you're good at cutting, but you have to practice some more of the stitching and certain things. So it takes time. But daily, it will gradually shape you. It didn't say, well, make you sudden, you know. It will shape you into the future. So what you're going to become, a better person. But I know that when many persons started sewing, we always say, inspire with dress, inspire with cloth. We now go back because the person is learning. But over time, sometimes you put on the clothes, when they make it too small, you can't get into the clothes. Or the clothes too big, it goes dropping off of you because they never get the experience. I have had a lot of experience, you know. I remember times when we were ready for the clothes, or when the Friday evening, the clothes not ready, you know. And the Sabbath man, we have to run, go on the people in place for the clothes. Sometimes they run, we say, a Sabbath, we not finish, and whatever. They say, we not come on Sabbath. So, and the Sabbath keep at one, we run good on for the clothes, and the clothes not ready. So, sometimes we have to go down there and sit down long. When we get the clothes and we try, and the clothes can't fit up, the zip can't go up because the measurement and certain things. But anyhow, everything takes time. So, it more practice you get, it shapes the future. And one would say, nobody was born overnight. No. The baby born today, the baby will lie on its back, or belly, or side, and the baby shuffle, we say it shuffle, trying to test its strength until it can turn over. And the next thing the baby do is start to hoop up in body and look like he want to go move, you know. Then he start to creep. But you see, even when the baby going to creep, you know, you can look at the baby and it's lying down, you know, pull up in body and on its knees, and it, like he knees down. And he want to try to push up in testing this strength. Sometimes we must look at these things, you know. The baby is just doing this, rocking and stop and look up and he may laugh. Rocking, and the baby is thinking it in his or her own baby way. And you have to talk to the baby, not in any baby way. You have to talk sensible. Oh, you're trying to get up. You're trying to move. And the baby may look at you and laugh. The baby here, but the baby cannot respond to you. And then you look at it to say the baby take time until they start push off. No, one knee moving until they start to creep very fast. The next thing you start to hold on and stand up. Then take time and move around. The next baby start moving around, you start brush off everything on the dressing table and push them on the floor. Because what? The baby wants everything to come down so he can have this space he wants to look up to. You know, it is so interesting. But when a person is inspired. The baby is inspired to move, and then go and move. And you could have time down till and go and move. And by moving one step, doing so and so, until they start go outside. I remember a lady, the child was giving so much trouble. She tied the little girl foot with a little piece of string and said she won't leave there. Because every time she look, the child run out Ghana Road. You know, little girl. So once you're inspired, if you're inspired to do bad, God help you. And if you're inspired to do good, God help you. But I won't focus on the bad one. I want to focus on the positive ones, right? Here it's saying now, I'm going to look at some things. I won't do too much. Actionable growth. Growth is overrated by Geoff Colvin, emphasizes that growth is dedication matters more than innate talent. So you're dedicated to doing something. You're going to learn to cook. You put out your all. You're going to learn to bake, whatever. You're going to go to school. Hi, Betty World. Tetla. Okay, Tetla, say hi to Betty World. You're going to go to school because you want to become a doctor, a nurse, or a teacher, whatever it is. You're going to go and study for it. So what? You have to become dedicated. So when I say dedicated, it means that you will not stop. You're going to keep going at it. And you don't, and sometimes you have a talent inside. You say, boy, I like sewing, you know. From your little girl, I like sewing, and I like to cook. So because you like the thing now, you get a chance to go and study. You're going to even do even more than the one who never liked it before. Because many persons I know go into some career, they don't like it, you know, but because the parents tell them say it's best. So some go do nursing or teacher or something. Parents say, I want you to have a profession. Push them into it. When them finish, them when they come out, they go do what they want to do because they say that they only do it to please the parents. Because your parents want your child to have a profession. You don't want to come and become a crop around the place. Because having a profession would help that child to make your family better. But the other day when I saw a lady publish something about her daughter after she sent her to university and all over the place, whatever, all about to travel and everything. After she becomes qualified in her job, she don't pay her mother anymore, man. Her mother too local now because she now have rich friends. So she know she you know the mother, it was in the papers all over the place. Even me they talk about it in my page too. So you become elevated. So the family is now going to be proud that you have a rich son-in-law, a rich daughter-in-law. But not all children are pleased to elevate their family. I don't know why sometimes some little bit and bad mind thing check the brain and then they just drift one side and they don't help them. They leave their family. And I don't think it is right, you know, because when you behave like that, God is going to take away the blessing. And when God take away your blessing, you know, He knows when. Yeah, Beth. I understand. Thank you so much. Do what you're doing. Yeah. So when God take away your blessing, God knows when. He knows when to take it away because He's not going to just take it away to make you feel nice and smile. When He remove that blessing, you must feel sad and you must feel like you can make it, Him put you down, make you have to reflect. And sometimes Him bring you back to the spot to say, I wonder if it's because me never pay attention to my mother. I wonder if my mother hungry. Maybe your mother passed out. I wonder if I should have done better. I wish my mother was around to help her. You understand me? People sometimes reach that level when they do things that were not nice. Because, you know, especially I know the older generation, old people, and I would say, you must do good and let good follow you. And when you do good to older people or to anyone basically, especially older people, you're not ungrateful, they will tell you, God bless you. And, you know, when I was growing up and then tell you, God bless you, sometimes I not even like when they say it, you know, because sometimes if you say them, you know, like when they used to send you a shop for them, they don't give you a thing, they don't give you no change, they don't give you nothing. Then they say, thank you, my girl, God bless you, and you're gone. And that time you would want more than that. But You see, the older you get, you realize that the same blessing that they put on you, it carry you through. That's when you reach an adult stage now, you basically you want to share this blessings to somebody else. And I kept saying to persons that we shouldn't be mean, because if God was mean to us, then how would I really make it? I'm not, I'm sticking to my motivation and theme. If God was or should become mean to us, one thing He has to do, which is not difficult, because He's the only one who can give us breath. The devil can take your life, but the devil cannot give you breath. So that's why they have to make those things that move around the place. You know what I know, but they can't give it the breathing. God kept that to Himself. If He had let it be seen by Lucifer and all his angels, can you imagine what would have happened now? Yes, and someone said, thanks, my child. God bless you. And they look out for you. Sometimes when you least expect it, them call them a girl so nice mango. But you see, at the moment when you do something for them, you want something same time. Same time. And I don't know, because they're older, them see it because they were young and do the same thing too, wanted this same thing. But because you're older now and you look back, say, I wonder if that's what they used to do. But when you're young and think that, you're ready. You're an almost stretch. But at the same time, you can't beg. Because you got to the appearance, you beg. And people never used to beg because there were so many things around, but you wanted something. And they send you to shop. And money was not common, so you never really have money. So if you bring back the change, the change we're talking about. When you bring back change, you can't tell them say the change last one, you don't tell them to go back and look for it. So you have to care about the change. But then know what you come back. And then take a change and gone and tell you tax and so. And you want some of the change. Because you want to go shop, go buy sweetie, because that's all we as children who want to buy sweetie. We don't think I buy no bread and bun and butter and cheese and so. And you never really see much cheese in the shop selling, Cheese is not a common thing. You will see one little bumper few little piece of cheese cut up. But because cheese would sort of go rancid. Why things different, When one little tin of cheese in one shop, they must have it for 1 month. 2 little pieces in one little plate in the glass case. And something you go get the cheese rancid. So people never any food on cheese. And the Anchor butter was common, I tell you, we love Anchor. And the salt butter, the one in the box, Wonder. I think Wonder in name. The salt butter and the sticks. I think there were 2 sticks or 4 sticks of butter in the box. So I think it was 4. And you can go shop and buy 1 stick or 1 ounce. You cut it. You understand me? It's different. So what I'm trying to say is, if you become dedicated to help and to be kind. And the next one I want to look at is, you must have a mindset and a resilience, determination. The obstacle is the way and the motivation manifests. Right, so these are frequently cited for building mental toughness. So you see, how a person can become motivated, building your mental toughness. Okay, you're in a relationship, you're married, you're living with somebody, and the person gone off with somebody else. What are you going to do? Sit and cry and moan all day until your head gone off, you get crazy? No. You see, the older you get, you learn, because things are there for. You see, I'm retaking it all from Google, and any research, I take it from Google and sharing it. Things are available. So if you're in a relationship, married or partnership type, and the person decides to go off with somebody else, why should you sit down and have your hand in your jaw? You never used to work before, so the person carrying the money and the grocery. So you enjoy and cook and have big eating, call your friend and get them something to eat and no gossip all day. Never try and go learn a skill. Now the man is gone or the husband is gone, your worst torment now because the bills cannot pay and they have the children to feed and all sort of things to do. What are you going to do? your mental stability is going to fly off. And you have to keep your mentality right because of what? Mental illness is real. They say some get motivated by seeing your friends doing good. Yes, believe me, it don't have to be anything big in a text. Honestly. Yes, because you see your friends doing great. And you say you're not, because not everybody is on the same level, you know. And you don't know how some of them reach up there. You understand me? Some in debt, they may be not riches. But it helps you to get up. Get up. Say, boy, me and this person went to school. And not because this person is a nurse at the hospital means that I'm going to just sit and not do anything. No, me must go if I even to walk and wash people clothes. Life goes on. No stopping. No stopping. Me must can find something and do. Find something and do. Keep me busy. So when the nurse, me pass schoolmate no, says a nurse, see me on the road, you know, if he say, Lord, what's wrong with you? No, sir. Me must can say, hi Tetla, how you doing? And she must can say, hi Dee, how you do? But if it's somebody who have a proud look, then I'm not going to go in that person lane and trouble them. Once me see you have a proud look, I may say hi, but if me see say you wear a proud look, me not going to bother with you because me not can't take the proud people them. When you wear a proud look, you drive me away far. You know, so many person, you know that, and something, somebody, you know that we went to maybe a meeting in the market. People have a way of meeting, you know. And then they said, you know, we went to school together. So the one on the arm, who is selling now. Really? What you said? What? Because what? Because that person have on their white uniform and me have on just ordinary clothes, but me carry myself good. Clean up yourself. That's another thing I don't want to tie up too much things here, so no. But sometimes we don't motivate ourselves by putting ourselves together. We just say, go on, so, go on, so. We haul on anything gone for the job. No. Any work at all you're doing, put yourself together. I mean, if you fussy up, but carry yourself worthwhile. Because I say you're selling yourself, you know. When I say selling, not to any way bad, you want people to look at you to say, oh, she's looking well, you know. But then if you say, Lord, what does she? And you're not going to work and they walk like, say, you're not going anywhere. You know, some people walk and they say, walk like you're going somewhere. So sometimes we have to put pride in what we do, you know. Pride. If we don't put pride in what we do to make it look genuine, you're enjoying the job, even though they pay me not, but to be honest, the truth, if you work with public, in government or private, the pay will never be at what you want it. But at least make the pay work. Try show appreciation. You go to work, go clean. I'm not going on that side yet. I believe that that's another time. So, you know, you must have a mindset. And when you have a mindset, it will help your mental toughness. You won't get crazy. Your brain won't run gone. When the man or the husband should see you around another time, when he comes to look for the children or happen to see you on the road or wherever, he must say, T, how you doing, man? You're looking okay. You're all right. And you must probably say, yeah, man, everything good. Because if they are children, they will say, Mommy is working, you know, and she buy grocery. We are not hungry. You understand me? So you have to have that mindset. Because if you don't have no mindset, boy, by the time the man gone 2 weeks time, you're on the street walking with your clothes wrong side and are you naked. And then the man know worse that time not going to come back. Like when I say no one nobody with a mental disability, not coming back, in gone. So you're going to forever be in that state. No, sir. I don't agree with that one bit. Everybody must have a mental toughness. Not that you're going don't I mean when I say mental toughness, as it is said here, you must have a mindset and have a determination. You know, just get up and somebody stop some giving you whatever. And that is why I believe, you know, my wife and husband must work. I will talk about you another time. They must work. If the wife gonna stay home for a period of time, maybe the children are young, me not believe, me feel say they both must come together. If the wife family or the husband family cannot come and assist, then the both of them put together because of them go and get the children. put together and help to cover the expense of having someone to stay with the children or child. Because the wife needs to go and work because the man alone, no matter how him tell the woman say don't work. Sorry. Bills are always climbing. Bills are not going down. And when the man realized that him alone, turn up lights in the room and then I turn off. On the run at the bit. How much time you up in the fridge door? And then walk and watch and complain. And then everybody in the house get annoyed. As they go in the fridge, then peeping if anybody looking to see them open the fridge. They have to make sure so that, they become so conscious. So conscious. So I think that it's best. The wife, whatever it is, does get a job too, and the husband get a job. And the two come together and they plan how they're going to start things over. When it's just one, the strain is going to be too hard. Right? So that's how you develop mental toughness. You keep busy. And another one I'm going to look at is I can't look at all of them, but I just want to pick out another one. Habit formation. And that focus on taking responsibility and setting priorities. I tell us, motivation is a very big topic, I can't do it in a one setting at all. I've got to do it in another. Right? You must take responsibility and set priorities. You have children or grandchildren, but you have responsibility. You have children to go to school, or you have them in college, or you have furniture bills to pay. You have bills to meet. You have the cable bill, the phone bill, the light bill, the water bill, all them things to meet. You have to take responsibility. Am I going to allow my bills to go very high when at least I can save something and put away for a rainy day? Or I may be able to buy an extra grocery, right? So you have to take responsibility and at the same time set your priorities right. Not because you see your neighbor go on a cruise, it means that you must go on the cruise same time when the neighbor come back. You never know how long they were saving towards the cruise. You don't know how long. They may not talk. They keep it quiet. But at the end when they were going to go, they said to you, "Oh, Tedler, we're going on a cruise in 2 weeks' time." Maybe they were saving for it 5-6 years before. So we won't be back until the end of December. We won't be here for Christmas. And Tino sit down one side and say, "Kuya, they may must can go on cruise too." So by the time they come at the end of December, hear you, I'm going on a cruise the middle of January. You never plan for it, And you go take loan at the bank and you put yourself in debt. Coming back off the cruise, no confusion. The man or the husband complaining and things were to be done in the house, your children's school fee to pay and you just run off. So you have to take responsibility and prioritize. Put your things in priority. The things that are more important, put them first. Maybe the family out next door, your neighbor, they are retired people. They were working all their life and never had a cruise. And you come now because they say they are going on a cruise. You get jealous and decide that you must go now. Yes, you can go on a cruise. But what you could do, work towards it. Prioritize. You have children going to school or college. They don't have anybody going anywhere. All their children are big and grown, so they can go. But you need to wait until you can achieve certain things. So that's how it is when you prioritize, Don't look at the next person because they prioritize what they need. And everybody prioritize differently. What you may prioritize as a priority, somebody else's may be different. You understand me? But you have to prioritize. We have to prioritize. So it's important. You must have an actionable growth that you're working towards. You must be dedicated. You must have a mindset that will help to build mental toughness. And at the same time, you must take responsibility and set your priorities. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, man, we have to do those things, right? We have to do those things. And, in the same breath, when you put your things you prioritize, right? You also will have to monitor your progress to see if it is worth it. You know, just prioritize and leave it gone. You have to keep coming back. It's not like you write down everything. Sometimes you can write, but you're doing the practical thing. It's practical. So you don't necessarily have to write. You understand me? But some of us brain might forget. You can write it down somewhere so you know what you're working towards. Right? So you monitor your progress. How can you monitor your progress? We can monitor progress by way of measuring your goals intentionally to see what is working and to make necessary adjustments. So you have your goal in sight, and how you're going to measure the goals? You have to measure it seriously, intentionally. And when you do that, you are able to see if it is working. And if it is not working, you're going to have to make some adjustments. Maybe things, you make it too tight, too difficult, you can't achieve it. Maybe you need to step up some more. It was too, not effective enough. Because you have to measure your progress. When you monitor your progress, but when you measure now, you say, oh, I achieved the goal, man. I achieved it. Because you were inspired. By the beginning, you were inspired, and step by step, you move on. And the last one I want to look at for the afternoon, you see, these things just come up at me, because I tell you, I don't like when I do something by myself. I like to share. When I find new information, I want you to know too. It's not nice for me to find new information and just by the time I'm to share it with you guys, it's not, it just gone off. So I'm looking now at the last one, embracing challenges, right? So you're going to shift from seeking safety to accepting risk, as true growth comes from overcoming adversity. So you're going to shift, or you're going to embrace, because there will be challenges, some reason why you couldn't achieve those goals, right? It could be that somehow the company decided to reduce your salary, or another baby came into the family, or the wife lost her job, so things has to change, right? So that's how it is. You have to embrace the challenge, because challenges come to make you more stronger. You can't go through life without challenges. So when you look at a person who say, boy, me have it hard in life, I couldn't wear any shoes to send my children to school. That was a challenge, and they made a choice. I couldn't buy much underwear because I have to make sure that they have. And my money was not enough to do everything. And their father was not giving anything. That was a challenge. Was a challenge. But you overcome the challenge. You embrace it because you don't want to give up. So you shift from seeking safety to accepting the risk. Now, that lady who had her daughter, as I said some weeks ago, she was complaining that her daughter abandoned her and all of that. She from seeking safety to accepting the risk. That is why she went and spent all her money and worked in her farm and sent her daughter to school. She gave her a good education, but the daughter didn't see it fit anymore to return the thanks to her mom because she now has rich friends. So the mother embraces the challenges to give her daughter a good education. And as a result, true growth comes from overcoming adversity. So while she was trying her best, send her foreign to work on the summer program, give her a little excursion to go abroad. It's like she was the only child, so she put her on a pedestal. And sometimes I wonder if when she was doing these things, if she didn't put God before, if she didn't ask the Lord to bless her while she was doing it, or she was just doing it and maybe she was boasting to the public, me have to give my daughter this and me have to do that. And maybe she never put God in it. I'm just saying. I know. Because see, when we put God to shame, we were shaming, because all along, God has been there, but sometimes we just do things and say, I made this. I'm me going to the field and we may work. And me work and me giving me all the money. But remember, God was the one who gave you the strength to be out there.
So sometimes maybe I would have said as a mother, maybe I would never have gone out into the big public like that. But maybe I would go down on my knee and pray and call out to God. But if you are not a person who pray, you're not going to pray. Something has to inspire you to pray. Like you're in a house, something inspire a song come over you, like whether it's a reggae, gospel, it inspire you. The words come over and you end up even have to sing one line of the song. Until you sing one line, your body becomes calm. I don't know if persons have that experience. So you embrace the challenges to make things better for yourself and your family. But sometimes you have to accept the risk. Because you can imagine you do all these things. You make sacrifice to send your children to school. You're somebody who works, whatever the work is. And it's not those big professional jobs like doctors and lawyers and those things and accountants. It's a simple job as a basic school teacher. You know, basic school teachers don't, most of them don't necessarily go to college. Some do, and they do early childhood education, but majority in the past, they just were Sunday school teachers or Sabbath school teachers, and they like children, so they spend the time to help. And that's how some of them become basic school teachers. Right, so they accept the risk. They know they don't have the money to send their children to high school, but they try their work and sell sweetie themselves. They sell them downtown at Kingston. Don't because you see them work and sell bag juice, some of them have them responsibility, you know. Yes, and some of them, they spend their all on their children, and the children are busy with them, and the children cannot afford to help them. So that in their old age, you see them going around selling then little bag juice and little things. You know what I mean? Little things to get an income. So they accept the risk as true growth comes from overcoming. So when they overcome the adversity, they know them really put their loss into their children, or they put them all into buying a house. Put them all, into buying a house, and at the end of the day, what happens? The husband comes to him did they yeah, through a partner, yeah, they're text I didn't know the rest of it. Yeah, man. You see, women, you have some sensible women. I would say men, but boy, I mean, I don't know. Me think the women them have them head and them body. Most women, I think, have them head screwed on well, in that they think they know, yes, they know they need something, then go through a partner. And every furniture needs to throw a partner to, I mean, I don't me forget. You know, they throw a partner, they buy what they want, and they multiply it. They are going to cook food on the roadside, they know what to buy with the partner money. If they're going to sew clothes, they know what to buy with the partner money. They just set themselves. You understand? They accept the risk because it may not work. You may take your partner money and go buy say when buy two big pot. The two big tall pot to cook soup in the evenings to sell. And when you look, the soup thing not working out. So the thing sell off or it work out, you lose. So you have to accept the risk and say, well, I mean, I feel no me doing so you have to go easy. Right? You accept the risk as true growth comes from overcoming. So you're not going to get this what do you call it now? Discouraged. You won't get yourself too discouraged too quickly. You understand? Because sometimes it was easy to get discouraged. As we see the pot of food, not sell off in 1 hour. We not see crowd around the pot of soup. We say we not bother with it again. Or if we are sewing with a tailor or whatever, or barber, hairdresser, if we not see the parlor full up of people, or the hairdressing place, or full of people turn up and wait and make trip, we say, "Chop me can't bother." You understand me? We have to accept the risk and overcome the adversity. You know, you need more hands to help you sew. You need more hands to help you wash the hair, or you need more barber to come in to help trim the hair. You have to look at the adversity and see what you can do and increase. Maybe you don't need somebody for the entire year, but I know when it comes to like special holiday, especially Christmas, Easter not so bad, and independence. Yes, but Christmas, every rat, everybody who no want fingernail set up, they want toenail. They want eye and brow and they want face. They want hair. You understand me? So when it comes to Christmas, you're going to need additional help. But it's not all the while it is going to be like that. Because what some people you will want them. Just like the mechanics, them always tell me when I used to be back in Jamaica. When you go to the mechanic shop, they say, Miss, I wish I had 10 persons here to help. But they cannot get people. There were times when you go to the mechanic shop, mechanic would go there to learn and stay there and work and master the skill. Nobody wants to wear grease up clothes anymore. When the mason man comes to do work for you, he cannot find a laborer because nobody don't want to mix up the concrete. So what he has to do is go buy the the little mixer with turn and turn, or somebody nobody buy, then go order it from the premix. So the premix place mix up and you tell them whatever you work out with them, they come with it and pour it on the place. Because when the day comes for you to have the men to work, you can't get no laborer. You need 5, you may get 2. And one promise to come and he gone, you know, see him again, he hide. And by the time them start, and at lunchtime, after lunchtime, they just want to joke with the time because right. After lunchtime, they just want their money. They don't intend to work from a 9 to 5. So when they break at about 12:1, it's hard for you to get them to go back after 1. I've had the experience, me speaking it from live experience, because it happened to me and I see it happen to other people. After lunchtime, everything. It's just like when you're at school, you know. You see, when the children come in the mornings, they are ready to learn. You see, after they come from lunch, after they go eat and play and come back in, if you're not careful, within half an hour, half of them gone, put on their head on the desk and sleeping, deep sleep. Deep sleep. They said the labor you have rice and peas with chicken. Yes. The labor you have. So then when them come before they start do anything, you know. They say, so how your lunch go? How your lunch go? Them have figure the lunch go, you know. And me say when they finish eat, then you have to buy rum and book. They don't want no full lunch. If you're going to cook dumpling and chicken or rice and peas and chicken, as I say, they don't want no lemonade. They want rum and boom. They want them they start of something or the fruit juice and the buckle. And then I want one neither. And then I go up and go drink no water. I ask if you know water from the fridge. I tell you, sometimes you look at it, you know. Life is hard, you know, but you have to be so determined. So you have to overcome the adversity because then become an adverse condition in your way. Because you're already short. That is why the people, I would say, go back and say, they prefer to go to the premix company. The premix company do what they are to do and then tell you, they provide the work. You only set up the place with the contractor and they come and do what they are to do. You don't need the laborers. You don't need them. And they cannot see that the more you have them, the laborers working, is the more they're going to learn the skill. So them can become their own contractor and other jobs. Because I know when people so below, you know, if they say they want 6, 7 persons, you have somebody come help along with the 6, you know. And they help and Miss so-and-so going to cast roofing or whatever. They're going to full up black hole. Everybody, but no. You're paying them, you can't get them. I see people on the other hand, before me close up, on the other hand, people have cane farm. That I one sore one. And when the people then cut the cane, who's supposed to come with the grabber to take up the cane to put in the truck? The truck man will be ready, the grabber man no come. The grabber man come, truck can't come. When you look, the cane is spoiled in the field. A lot of things go wrong, you know. The cane is spoiled because you burn the cane field to clean up, to get the cane done quicker, because when you have it green, it's a problem. So when it's you burn it within 3 days, you have to get it to the factory, else it's no good. Sometimes I leave the place, none at all. Me see my father, so let me say, things in the past, I can't relate to them. The things stay in the field and spoil. It worse if rain fall. Yeah, it's the thing you have to pay if you cut the cane, you know. And you engage the grabber, and once the grabber man, we call it grabber, the thing that grab the cane, once he comes and the truck not there, you have to pay him to for him time, you know. I only say that these people back in the days, they were not so hard. So if sometimes the truck come late, and I say we didn't have phone to call people, you know, we have to just tell them ahead of time and send message to remind and remind. We never have phone. Phone was not in existence that much. When one person in that district, where was even nobody never have any phone. On one principal further down the road, about a mile away, had one of those phones that you touch, you ring, you want to ring run like this. Right now it's explored. So that is when I look back, we could have had, I think my country could be way ahead. But I think we are the ones because, no, same thing, all Worthy Park. Remember Worthy Park, you know, and Worthy Park was a huge, I don't know if it was the largest, but Worthy Park. And you have Froome is in Westmoreland, and Froome big too, you know, and remember somebody in Holland, I don't know where Holland is, St. Elizabeth, I don't remember. One is in Trelawny, it's somewhere there. We had a lot of them in the country, you know. And the people, you know, it's only one thing, I say, boy, sometimes, I don't know. I think we lose a vision. And because we lose a vision, I don't know if you can reach Bernard Lodge, right? That one, Bernard Lodge. Sometimes if you say we lose a vision as a people, we could have been way ahead. Because there were persons who, like farmers, smaller farmers, who would get people to, my father get, when they plant cane, you know, and cane is something that they don't lose from, because you see when we have a hurricane, and you see you ring up the cane, if the cane even break, once the joint touches the soil, it grow again. The only thing that give problem, they say, when it's hurricane, is banana and planting. That's why the banana project, they did have big banana project, you know. St. Mary, that's why they have the St. Mary banana chip business. St. Thomas, most of the parishes had banana. But when there's a hurricane, everything flat and they just wipe out. But the sugar cane never wipe out. And we, the people, cause it. And in the end, what we are doing is having to, what do you call it, sell out and then, or whatever, import and that kind of stuff. When we could be earning, sugar cane is better than bauxite, you know. Bauxite, dig out the place and leave those big holes. And then by the time you sell it to other countries, it by the time them what do you call it now? Them put it in the final process. You come back again and buy the things when you make. So you end up paying more. So you have to sell it cheap because you don't process it. You don't have the facility to process it. And you go elsewhere. And them do what they are doing and make aluminum. All the aluminum foil, fork and pot and, you know, things that use metal. And see, bauxite is, to me, practically non-existent. And the only one that is going now is tourism. And you see what is our tourism in limbo. So after a while, there may be those huge pretty buildings and nobody. People may get to live in them, but are they going to be able to pay for them? You know, I look at it. So what I'm trying to say is, before me end up, now because I'm getting hungry, is when me get caught up into something that's, I never know you're there, you know. When me get caught into something that I like social studies, you know. I like history. And I like drawing. And I can't paint, but I like those things, especially social studies. You know, so if we, in the first instance, become inspired, like some people go to some churches, they say the church dead. They no clap hand, they only say amen. And everybody can put up with it. They say, if they make you sleep. Me too. So then they say, boy, they can't go there in church. They don't feel God is there or whatever. They're not inspired to go because they don't feel anything. They say, boy, place dead man. Can't go there in the church. If you go to church, right, on fire. When they go like Ted Sackerfield church now, on fire. Anybody come. You see a church full every every week. Or Betty Church, them type of Pentecostal church. People always say that. My neighbor Pentecostal too, you know. She was for me type and she left and go up. A Pentecostal, apostolic, whatever them something. And when when them look to me like they're happier than the one them they go up for me. Because they appear to be more pleasanter. They show like they are more comfortable, like they are more dedicated because they are motivated, you know, they're inspired, you know, so they just want their church. Let me say a night time, I was my neighbor, she go. Rainfall or not, she go to church, you know. And me if he say, rainfall, just stay home. Go to church. That night she call me, when she see me look, she say, go to church, man. Then go in. And no matter what time church over, they come home. You understand me? And I say them come and feel confused. Them, me don't know. And the next day, they get up and they go and work same way. Me don't know. Me don't know where they get the spirit, the strength from. Me see them do praise and worship in a few type of church. And when I see them clap, me go on one of them, me visit my neighbor, and me gonna go back again. Me clap me hand till me hand burn me. Because the praise and worship long. And me accustomed to praise and worship, and me sit down. Lean at the cross. Christ will meet you there. Nobody now come up to me, church. For me, then that. You understand me? So, if you're not inspired, you can't take up the thing. You know, so first, they come and they're inspired. Church will full every Sunday or every Saturday. But if there's no inspiration, then people going to move. I've been visiting mine and I won't say much, but I never see the 3 quarters. But every time I go, me one bench, one end of me, one maybe small, you know. And you know, you can become demotivated. Going to a place where you don't feel that enough is being done. What is wrong with the place? The people are not inspired. So some just go up and do little things. But you know, you're not feeling the inspiration. So you're not motivated to go. So if you ever stay 5-6 weeks and not go, nobody not check you up and say, oh, Sister T, we haven't seen you. Nobody not do anything. So your work's going to drift and gone. And you're going to go to where you become more inspired. And once you become inspired, you're going to become dedicated and you're going to stay. Nobody can move you. You say, boy, you know, say on so and so, but boy, me can't take some. Nobody can blame if you have to make your decision. You know, so Sister Tets, I didn't choose this topic. I just say I will just talk a little on motivation. And there's so much to talk about it. But of a fact, when I look back at it, people can do much more. People can create their own jobs. They can. But people are not determined. I think it all started with the younger generation not being committed enough. Because they don't want no work with to cause too much sweat. You know, they want to work with them just either under the shade of the AC and, you know, they're relaxing, you know, whatever they're doing. They don't really want to take on anything that requires too much sweating. You know, and even if they are to go and work in a job, in an office AC, they have an easier way to make the money. So they don't want that. So everybody wants get it quick, you know. So that's how it goes. I don't know if things will change for the better. Battery power going on 15%. So guys, I'm gonna end the live now. My battery going down 15%. All right. Thank you for being here. And another time we'll have a little more. I'm going to try to come on later, T, because you know we're working on the hours. The phone just said me have 15%. I don't want to shut down for me. So thank you guys. I enjoy the afternoon live.
I don't want to get dead at all. Tets, me don't want to get dead. I don't want to dead. Let me see if we can find the battery. That's why I tend to stay in here so most of the time, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tets, me hurry. Jesus, me hurry, hurry. And I can't hurry do nothing, you know. Yeah, I put it on quick. All right. Later, T. Have a good afternoon. Wow, you give me strength, T. May tell us that God bless you in a different way, but we have to pray for each other. God know why I make you come into my life and me go in your life. One day, one day. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, T. And for those who were here with me, our topic was on motivation. You can look back on the live. I couldn't do all of it. I just do a part, you know. So another time, we can go back and talk something else about motivation. But first, you must remember that first you have to be inspired. And if you're not inspired, you're not going to have any interest. You're going to drop it. And then you have become motivated to take on the responsibility. And then you push yourself. And you're going to look at the different things that will try to prevent you from achieving. But once you accept the responsibility, you're going to take the risk. And then you're going to master it. See you in my next live, guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Bye. Love is the word.